The disappearance of Lily Hart. Lily Hart was a beloved figure in Meadowbrook, a quiet farming town tucked away in the Midwest. At just 32, Lily had already spent nearly a decade working as a nurse at Meadowbrook General Hospital. Known for her gentle spirit, tireless work ethic, and comforting presence, Lily was a vital part of both her workplace and community. She lived alone in a cozy, one-story house at the edge of town. Her life, by all appearances, was quiet and routine. But on the morning of October 24th, everything changed. Lily was scheduled for her usual morning shift but never arrived. Concern began to mount almost immediately. Co-workers described her as reliable to a fault. When calls and texts went unanswered, her best friend, Mara Jensen, drove to Lily's home. What she found was unnerving. Lily's car was in the driveway. Her purse and keys were inside. The front door was unlocked. Her phone lay face down on the kitchen counter with a cracked screen. There was no sign of forced entry or struggle, but Lily was nowhere to be found. The local police launched a missing persons investigation, and the town quickly rallied together, organizing search parties, distributing flyers, and lighting candles at vigils. But after 72 hours with no sign of Lily, fear set in. At first, detectives believed this might be a random act of violence. Meadowbrook sits near a major highway, and transient crime wasn't unheard of. But then a burner phone was discovered in Lily's bathroom, hidden behind a panel beneath the sink. The messages it contained painted a drastically different picture of Lily's life. She had been in a secret relationship with a man saved only as Jay. The messages were emotional, heated, and sometimes fearful. One chilling message read, "You said no one could know. But I can't keep lying for you. I'm done hiding." Detectives tracked Jay to a shocking suspect, Dr. James Renner, the hospital's respected head surgeon. He was 40, married, and father to 2 young children. Renner initially denied knowing Lily beyond a professional relationship. But under pressure, he admitted to a months-long affair, claiming Lily had become obsessed and that he had cut ties weeks earlier. But surveillance footage from a neighbor told a different story. Renner's SUV was seen pulling into Lily's driveway at 10:14 p.m. the night before she disappeared. That footage, coupled with inconsistencies in Renner's story, led investigators to request a search warrant for his home. Behind a locked garden shed, police discovered a small, underground storage space. Inside they found a blood-stained scarf later confirmed to be Lily's. A half-burned journal with the final entry stating, "I think tonight's the night. If I disappear, it's him. Start with James." Despite mounting evidence, Renner continued to deny involvement. But just 11 months later, hikers found Lily's remains in a shallow grave near Pine Hollow Trail, wrapped in a hospital sheet. An autopsy confirmed what police feared: blunt force trauma to the head. The sheet matched supplies stocked at Meadowbrook General. Dr. James Renner was arrested and charged with second-degree murder and evidence tampering. The trial lasted 6 weeks and captivated the entire town, and eventually, national media. Prosecutors argued that Lily had threatened to expose the affair, and Renner, desperate to protect his reputation and family, silenced her. The defense painted Lily as emotionally unstable, but the evidence told a different story, one of a woman who had finally decided to stop living in the shadows. The jury deliberated for just 9 hours. James Renner was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Meadowbrook, a town once known for its peace and stillness, was left shaken. The community that had adored Lily now mourned her. Her mother, Ellen Hart, established the Lily Light Foundation, which funds education on emotional abuse, secret relationships, and workplace misconduct. Each year, on the anniversary of Lily's disappearance, residents gather outside the hospital for a candlelight vigil. "She was more than a victim," her mother often says. "She was a daughter, a nurse, a fighter. And we won't let her be forgotten." Lily Hart's story is a reminder that even in the safest towns and quietest lives, darkness can hide in plain sight. But it's also a story of resilience, of a woman who tried to break free, and a community that refused to let her voice be silenced.